Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dallas City of Learning Summer Soars program presented to you by the Writers Garret. I'm Miss Erin, your instructor. For today's activity, you'll need a pencil, your writer's booklet, plus a couple of unusual items. The first is a sheet of sun printing paper from your supply packet. It looks like this. You'll want to keep it out of the sun until you've watched the instructions all the way through before using it. You'll also need to be able to access some water to activate the sun printing paper. Finally, you'll need an object for sun printing. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. Think of a story that means something to you. It could be from a movie, a book, real life, a video game, or a comic book. What did it make you feel? Why is it important to you? Does it make you feel joyful, understanding, adventurous, sad, full of wonder or adrenaline? Does it transport you to another place for a little while? It may seem like stories are just there to entertain us, but they serve a much deeper purpose than that. People have been telling stories for as long as they have been able to communicate, long before they could read or write. We see ourselves reflected in stories, and they help us understand ourselves and our beliefs. Like in parables, fables, and fairy tales, stories teach us lessons. Like a crime drama or a tearjerker movie, stories give us a safe place to feel strong emotions and experience situations that we wouldn't want to face in real life. They carry the history of a people, the traditions of a family, and the hopes and fears of the world. Stories mean a whole lot, and anyone can tell a story that can leave a lasting imprint on the minds of the people who hear it. Think again of that story that was important to you. Think about how it made you feel and why it means so much to you. In your writer's book, write about what this story means to you. Pause the video now, and I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. Let me tell you about the story that means a lot to me. A story that matters to me is The Lion King. I love this movie because it was the first movie that I ever owned. It's a movie that I remember watching with my dad when I was little. It always reminds me of how much I love my dad and how important he is to me. The Lion King also reminds me not to worry so much and remember who I am and always try to do the right thing. What did you choose? With the sun print that we will make today, we'll see how, like a story, one small item can leave a lasting mark on what surrounds it. Remember that object I mentioned earlier? You need to find an object with a silhouette or outline that has a significance for you. It might be a leaf, a rock, a feather, a small toy, or something else. I'm using a lock and keys. They symbolize my diary, where I've shared my thoughts for a lot of my life. This activity works best in midday with full direct sunlight and no wind to blow the paper around. Leave the sun printing sheet covered until you're ready to make your print. Any exposure to the sun will affect the paper's ability to print. Pause the video now and go find your item. When you get back, watch the instructions all the way through before attempting the activity. Step 1. With the sun print paper blue side up, lay the item on top of the sheet. Step 2. Expose to the sun until the paper lightens and turns almost white. From 1 to 5 minutes, depending on sunlight. Do not overexpose. Step 3. Quickly rinse the sun paper with water for about 1 minute. The silhouette of the object will turn white, light blue, while the remaining space will turn deep blue. Lay flat to dry. Hello everybody, and we're back. Look how our sun print turned out. Isn't that cool? How did yours turn out? This is the last video in our series. Thank you all so much for going on this journey with me. I hope you have enjoyed these activities just as much as I have. Remember to keep writing, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.